everything that you're going to eat, it can fall under two categories. You have proteins and carbs. Okay, protein, we want to start having protein with every single meal. Because protein builds muscle, and muscle burns fat. So that's why it's awesome, especially for us women, to start incorporating weight training into our routines. Because while you're lifting weights, you're breaking apart the muscles, and for up to 24 hours after a workout, your muscles need to recover themselves. So you need that protein to help recover it, but for 24 hours, your body's working to recover, so you're burning fat. So as opposed to doing cardio, when you're just doing cardio, the first 30 minutes, it takes about 30 minutes to get into your fat storages. So if you do an hour of cardio, you're only burning for about 30 minutes and then nothing after that, because your muscles weren't really broken apart and they don't need to recover. So that's why it's awesome to incorporate weight training and cardio. And as for the cardio, we recommend that you guys do it fasted, that you do it on an empty stomach. So like first thing in the morning before you eat breakfast, because then you go directly into your fat storages. It takes about like 15 minutes instead of a whole 30 minutes. Okay, so we want to have protein with every single meal. So what's protein? Protein is any type of meat. That's chicken, steak, fish, beef, pork, turkey, etc. Any type of meat is going to be a protein. It also includes some dairy products, such as eggs, cottage cheese, which we recommend a low-fat cottage cheese, and yogurt, and we recommend doing Greek yogurt because Greek yogurt has twice as much protein as regular yogurt. Okay? So we want to start having protein with every single meal. Now a lot of times with carbs, people think if I cut off carbs, that's how I'm going to lose weight. Carbs make me gain weight. But that's not true. Carbs are energy. We just need to know what kind is good energy, what kind is bad energy, and what times throughout the day to eat that energy to be efficient in our day, to be able to get through the day, get through all the things that we need to do. Okay? So there's good carbs and bad carbs. Good carbs are called low glycemic carbs. So they invented a term, they invented something called the glycemic index when people started getting diabetes, and it showed how our bodies digest the carbs. Does it turn the carbs into sugar and fat and raise our insulin levels, or does it use as a good efficient energy so that you can do different things like working out and going to work and stuff like that? So they came up with the glycemic index, and any carb under 50 on this index is going to be a good, efficient carb for you. Your body's going to be able to digest it efficiently and use it as energy. Anything above 50 is going to be bad. It's going to turn into sugars and fat, and it's going to raise your insulin levels, which in turn makes you gain weight and makes you look older faster, makes your body age. Okay? So low glycemic carbs are going to be anything that's brown. Brown carbs are going to give you a steady 2 to 3 hours of energy. That's why they're good for you. Okay? So it could be anything like wheat bread, wheat tortillas, brown rice, sweet potatoes. Anything with that brown, grainy texture is going to give you a good, efficient energy. And it also includes fruits and vegetables. Okay, vegetables, almost all of them are really good, especially the green ones. I'm going to try to stick to green vegetables because they have a lot of fiber and they're going to help you digest that protein more efficiently into your muscles. Okay, the only ones that you kind of want to avoid that aren't really going to be efficient for you is corn and carrots. They're not bad if you eat them, but it's just not going to be efficient for you, or it's more high glycemic. Okay? And with the fruits, a lot of times people will tell me, oh, I'm eating healthy, I eat fruit all day. But some fruits are very high in sugar and they will turn into fat into your body. So you have to be aware of which fruits are low glycemic. So the best ones to stick to are pears, apples, grapefruit, blueberries. Okay, most of the berries are like medium glycemic. The ones that you want to avoid, the bad ones, are watermelon, mango,
pineapple.
Bananas are about medium glycemic. I just don't recommend you doing any bananas before you work out. For some reason, whenever somebody's thrown up on me, it's because they ate bananas. I don't know why. Just don't recommend them before. And a lot of people are like, oh, I ate it because I thought it's potassium and it's going to help me through my workout. But for some reason, they always throw up. So avoid those before a workout. Okay, so we want to stick to brown carbs, fruits, and vegetables. These will give you a steady 2 to 3 hours of energy. Okay. So bad carbs are called high glycemic. They're above 50 on the glycemic index, so they make you age and they make you gain weight. They only give you 20 to 30 minutes of energy. That's why they're bad for you. They spike you up and bring you down. Okay. So high glycemic carbs are going to be anything that's white. You want to avoid white carbs. White bread, white tortillas, white rice, white potatoes. And then of course junk food, sugars, cakes, candies, chips, all that kind of stuff. So an example of how that energy would work is, let's say you and Shane were going to go work out. And Shane had a donut for breakfast. Shane had a donut and you had oatmeal. So you ate 2 to 3 hours of energy. You're going to get through that workout and have about 2 more hours of energy to go on into your morning, start getting ready and stuff like that. Shane only ate 20 to 30 minutes of energy. So 30 minutes into the workout, he's going to crash. He's not going to be able to finish the workout. He's not going to have the energy that he needs to go on into his day. So that's kind of an example of how the energy works. Okay. Any questions over that?
No.
No? All right. Anything I need to add? Okay, so with portion control,
The carbs at night.
yeah, we're gonna go over
Okay,
that.
all right.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go over portioning. So a lot of times when people start a diet, they start counting the carbs or counting calories and stuff like that, and it just gets really monotonous. It feels like a diet. You don't want to do it, you know? So what we've come up with is the idea that you should be able to look at your plate and know that you have a good, healthy percentage of what you should be eating. And the thing is a lot of people ask us, you're eating 5 meals a day or 6 meals a day? How are you doing that? What we do is it's actually 3 meals, like normal people would eat those 3 meals, but spread out into 5 portions, because your stomach is like a funnel. So if you pile a lot of stuff on top of that funnel in one sitting, so say for breakfast you had pancakes and eggs and bacon and fruit and everything, a lot of that's going to sit up there and you're not going to be able to digest it efficiently. But if you spread it out into smaller portions, your stomach can digest it through that funnel. Okay? So for example, this is how our plate used to look. We would have rice and beans and tortillas and then a little bit of chicken. Okay, this was not enough protein and way too much energy that we're eating in one sitting. We're never going to be able to burn off all that energy from that one meal. And then it's sitting on top of that funnel. So your stomach will probably digest the chicken and the tortillas, but then the rice and beans are going to be stored as fat because it wasn't able to digest it efficiently. Okay? So what we want to do is you should be able to look at your plate as a 1-to-1 ratio. We're going to up that protein and cut on the carbs. Okay? So it could be chicken and brown rice. This is your 1-to-1 ratio of protein to carbs. And it should be about the size of your hand. For guys, it's about 6 ounces each. For girls, it's about 4 ounces each. So men, 6, women, 4. And then add vegetables into this meal as well. Vegetables are going to help you digest that protein more efficiently. Okay, and now we're putting it into that funnel, a smaller portion, and we're able to digest it efficiently. And what's going to happen is we used to give our body a lot of energy in one sitting, and it would store some of it as fat, right? But now we're cutting that energy in half, and your body's going to say, where's all the rest of this energy that he used to give me? What am I going to use now as energy? Oh, okay, I'll start using fat as energy. And that's how we turn our bodies into a fat burning machine, by cutting a little bit on that energy. Okay, so 1-to-1 ratio, protein to carb. Good, healthy carb, brown carb, something that's going to give you 2 to 3 hours of energy. But if you're not able to weigh it out, like if you're going out to eat, just eyeball it about the size of your hand. Women, I usually say is probably about the size of the palm of your hand, and then you can have like your whole hand.
Just by adding protein with every meal, you should see a big difference in your body, Joe.
Yeah. Protein makes you tighter, firms your muscles.
Think
and
about
helps-
protein being the cement of a building.
Okay.
So you want a bigger building, you add more protein. I mean, more muscles, you add more protein. You want more cement, you add more cement.
You say size of the hand. What part of my hand?
Like, mainly the size. Let me see your hands. Like the length of your hand,
Okay.
like that. So like a chicken breast.
Okay.
You know, about 6 ounces of
Like
chicken
hers would be your
breast.
palm.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so now we'll go over a day-to-day routine, how it should look. Okay, so first meal of the day, we're gonna have breakfast. You're working out at 6 a.m., right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I would recommend that you have it after your workout. You can have something a little bit if you need something in your stomach, maybe like a little Greek yogurt or
Some
a pear,
almonds.
some almonds or something like that, just so you have the energy that you need to get into the workout. But have your breakfast afterwards so it's not too heavy on your stomach. And here we're gonna do a 1-to-1 ratio of a protein to a carb. Okay, so it could be something like eggs on a wheat tortilla. You could have a protein shake with some fruit. You could put a scoop of protein powder in some oatmeal. You could do cottage cheese and some whole grain granola. You could do what else? Greek yogurt and a slice of toast. For bread, we recommend this brand called Ezekiel bread. It's actually in the frozen section, the frozen organic section, and it's made of lentils and
No flour.
it has no flour in it. So it has no wheat flour or anything. It's a lot easier on your body to
And it actually
digest.
has Bible scripture on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
figured that was like
biblical bread.
Ezekiel.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's cool, huh?
It's really cool. So that's the type of bread we recommend that you eat if you are going to do bread. But wheat bread is also okay too to do. You could also do like eggs with toast, something like that, with turkey bacon. Okay, something so you get that protein in that you need to recover the muscle, especially right after your workout, and that carb to give you 2 to 3 hours of energy to start your day. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to do small portions throughout the day. So we recommend that you have snacks ready. Have them ready ahead of time in either Ziploc bags or Tupperware. Have them in your car, stuff like that, so that you don't forget to get a snack between breakfast and lunch. Because if you let yourself get hungry between meals, you're going to be so starving that you start to make all the wrong decisions and pig out at lunch. So we recommend that you do a snack 2 to 3 hours after breakfast. Okay? And if you really want to build muscle, you can do meals instead of snacks. Do smaller meals. So for snacks, we recommend something like nuts. You can stick to almonds and peanuts. These are the most low glycemic of the nuts. They don't have high fat like cashews and walnuts do, but still, you can still have cashews if you want to. And if you want to count them out, we say about 15 to 20 of them, or you can get the 100 calorie packs that are already portioned out for you. 100 calorie packs. Okay. You could have some vegetables here, like about a cup of vegetables. You could have a fruit here. You could have a protein bar. Now with protein bars and protein shakes, I don't recommend doing more than 1 shake a day. We recommend doing like solid meals because these are kind of meal replacements. And the thing that you need to look at in any type of ingredient packaging, whether it's yogurt or anything, is just make sure that everything is under 15 grams of sugar. Okay, because sugar turns directly into fat in our body. So we want to keep it under 15 grams. And sometimes it'll say 15 grams of sugar on the nutrition labels, but it says 2 portions. So it's actually 30 grams of sugar when you're eating the bar. So just be careful with that. You don't need to look at the calorie count, the carb count, or anything like that. Just look at the sugar content, okay? Keep it under 15 grams. With protein bars, we recommend Quest bars. Have you ever had a Quest bar?
I can't say that I have.
Quest is really good. It's not as processed as a lot of them are. Also, there's ones called Think Thin. So those two are the brands that we recommend. With protein shakes, we recommend a brand called ISOPure. If you're gonna buy it by the bucket, it's one of the purest forms of protein. It dissolves really well in your water. It's not chunky. It doesn't leave a bad aftertaste, and it's not that processed, so it doesn't
It's
have a lot of
lactose
fillers.
free.
Yeah.
Where have you found Isopure?
You can get it at Supplement Express. You can get it at Complete Nutrition.
Vitamin
Complete
Shop.
Nutrition's in the fountains. If you're gonna go get supplements, try to go to Complete Nutrition because we work with a guy named Diego over there, and he'll take your. He has like this cool scale that'll take your hydration, your body fat percentage, your metabolic age. He'll do the whole works for you and then recommend. So
Okay.
and it's really more natural supplements. So that's why we like working with Complete Nutrition. It's in the fountains on the top level, next to Massage Envy. And you guys just let us know whenever you're going over there, and we'll tell Diego, and he'll help you guys out.
Okay.
It's really cool. So you could also have something else, like if you are on the run and you need to run into a gas station, you can get something like deli meat and a string cheese. Sometimes I'll wrap that up like a little burrito, have it like that, just a little snack. You could have edamame beans. You could have yogurt. You could have cottage cheese. What other snacks am I missing?
Carne seca. How do you say it in English?
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
Sodium is the big deal in beef jerky?
It is if you're trying to like cut for like a competition or something like that, but if you're,
Almost a couple weeks away from
it's
it.
way better than having like a Snickers or something.
But sometimes we'll sneak one in the movie theater as a snack, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the movie theater they have those as snacks, and they also have those new apple chips. So those are good options at the movie theater. Okay, so after your snack, about 2 to 3 hours later, you'll have lunch. And lunch, again, here we're going to do that 1-to-1 ratio of a protein to a carb. Okay, so it could be something like chicken and brown rice. And on this meal, this is where I recommend adding in the vegetables. So whatever vegetables you like, don't force yourself to eat stuff that you don't like. You should be able to enjoy your meal. So if you don't like broccoli, don't eat broccoli. If you like asparagus, add it in there. Just to help you digest that protein more efficiently. Also to keep you full so you're not so hungry.
So for the veggie, should it be about a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio, or?
Yeah, you can do that however much you want. Just try to get something in there. You can have you can load up on vegetables if you're really hungry. Vegetables are not gonna set you back on your weight loss goals or anything. You could have steak and a sweet potato. For girls, it'll be half a sweet potato. Okay, you could have ground beef on a wheat bun or on Ezekiel bread.
Switch out with her.
Okay.
Okay. We'll switch out.
Yeah, wheat pasta, or there's also this one that we just found at Sprouts. That's a spinach pasta, or if you make zucchini pasta or anything
So
like
good,
that.
so
Good
good.
idea.
We just had it right now.
Yeah, actually, we just ate it right now.
Delicious.
You can have ground turkey on a wheat tortilla. So just to kind of recap what I was going over your husband, we'll send you the video too, but for breakfast, you're having a 1-to-1 ratio of a protein to a carb. So like eggs and a wheat tortilla, or cottage cheese and granola. Then 2 to 3 hours later, you're gonna have a snack, and this is gonna help you from getting starving between breakfast and lunch, because if you let yourself get starving, that's when you go run for the burger or something like that. So you wanna keep it nice and steady throughout the day, small portions. So one of these examples of snacks, or you can text us if you have a question whether something's a good snack or not. But we're spreading them out 2 to 3 hours apart, because your body is like a fire. When you have a fire, you have to constantly feed it wood in order for it to keep burning, right? Your metabolism's the same way. You need to constantly feed yourself with good small portions throughout the day, and your metabolism's gonna start speeding up. You're gonna start to notice every 2 to 3 hours you get hungry. So that's how you know your metabolism is speeding up. Okay?
I'm always hungry.
Really? That's good. That means you have a fast metabolism.
Yeah, it's a
That's
good
good.
thing.
I'm always hungry too.
Me too.
And then for lunch, we're again gonna do a 1-to-1 ratio of protein to carbs. So chicken and brown rice, steak and a sweet potato. For girls, half a sweet potato. Okay, something like this, you get that protein that you need to recover muscle and burn fat. And also on this meal, add vegetables, okay, wherever you can. Whatever vegetables that you enjoy. Like I was telling your husband, you don't need to eat broccoli if you don't like broccoli. Just add whatever vegetables you like. And that carb to give you 2 to 3 hours of energy to go on into your afternoon. So you're going into your afternoon, you got to pick up your son from daycare or something like that. You're running errands. Make sure that you have another snack prepared ahead of time. So have these prepared, have them in your car, have them in a little cooler, in your purse or something like that, so that you know 2 to 3 hours after lunch you're going to have another snack. Okay? And it can be any of those options again or something different. Just a little snack to keep your metabolism running. Okay, and then we're going to go on to dinner, which dinner, it's very important because we don't need energy anymore. We're going to go to sleep. Okay? So dinner, try to have it no later than 8 p.m. And here what we're going to do is a 1-to-1 ratio of a protein to a vegetable. So the vegetable is going to keep you full like a brown carb will, but it's not going to be an energy that sits in your stomach while you go to sleep. Because even if you eat, say you ate wheat pasta at night, you still ate that energy and didn't burn it off, so it can turn into fat to your body. So we want to try to avoid having carbs at night, okay? Just vegetable carbs. So it could be something like steak and asparagus. It could be a chicken salad. It could be ground turkey and a stuffed bell pepper. You can have ground beef with lettuce and tomatoes, like say you wanted to make an open-ended burger, something like that, just so you would eat it off the lettuce.
Tuna salad.
Yeah, you have tuna salad.
With like low-fat mayo and some sugar-free relish.
You could also have fish and broccoli. Okay, something like that. So you get that vegetable in so that you're not starving when you go to sleep, and that protein to help recover the muscle that you broke down throughout the day. Okay? So no carbs at night. Any questions over that?
No, like, so I love vegetables.
That's good. Yeah, that's awesome. You can add as many vegetables as you want. You don't need to portion out your vegetables. Just be careful with the portions of your carbs. That's the ones that you need to really watch. Even if you're super starving and you ate a ton of vegetables, you can add more protein too. Like, protein's not going to hurt you. It's just the carbs that we have to portion out. Okay, cheat meals. We recommend that you do once a week cheat meal. So when you know you're going to go on date night, when you know you're going to go to the movies, that's when you just eat whatever you've been craving, you get it out of the way. One time a week on a Friday or Saturday night, just get it out of the way. But if you really want to hit your goals hard and you want to be strict about it, there's some leaner cheats that you can stick to, and it's going to help you reach your goals faster. So some examples would be a cheeseburger, ham or a cheeseburger, and sweet potato fries. Two to 3 slices of pizza. This is just kind of like watching the portions of your cheat meal. Instead of pigging all out and eating the whole pizza, you limit yourself to those 2 to 3 slices. Half of a pasta meal. If you're going out, like say you're going to Olive Garden, they're going to give you a huge portion of pasta. You want to just have about half of that. Also, if it's going to be breakfast, pancakes and eggs, or steak and a loaded potato.
Yes.
So these are the lean cheats that you can stick to if you want to reach your goals even faster. Okay, but if you've been craving chocolate ice cream, go eat your chocolate ice cream, get it out of the way. Okay, and as for drinks, we want to try to stick to only water, tea, and coffee. The more water you drink, the more hydrated you are, the faster your metabolism is going to go. So try to stick to water. With your teas and coffees, just make sure it's under 15 grams of sugar. Okay. We want to avoid all carbonated sodas avoid it. And with alcohol, do you guys drink at all?
No, man.
Okay, so that's good. Alcohol slows down your metabolism. Even if it's just a glass of wine at night, the last 2 meals will turn into sugar in your body.
Oh, wow.
So we always recommend.
For our friends that go out, we usually recommend like vodka soda
Yeah, vodka soda.
or something low in sugar.
Yeah.
No beer.
Nice.
And that's about it. Did I miss anything?
A visual aid that I always explain is that a 6-inch Subway, when you get the chicken breast, that's about 4 ounces. So that's how much you would be eating. And your husband is 6 ounces, 6 to 8 ounces. So it would be 1.5 to 2 of those. Kind of like a visual aid in your head.
Yeah, Subway's a good option for if you're on the go and you need to grab a lunch or something. Subway's a really good option. Some other restaurants that we recommend. Where do we go? We need to go. Don
Chipotle,
Carbone.
Don
Yeah.
Carbone. It's amazing. Have you ever got
Have
to
you ever
Don
gone
Carbone?
there? It's really good.
Google it. Oh my god.
It's like grilled chicken, and it's like they perfect it. It's so good.
Yes, it's amazing.
So Don Carbone, we recommend Chipotle. Of course, not the burrito, but like the bowls or the salads. Subway, Panda Express.
The chicken
It's also a good
teriyaki
option.
with brown rice.
Yeah, because they have brown rice at Panda Express. If you're going for lunch, if you're going for dinner, do it with the vegetables. For going out to eat, like dinner, we recommend Barrigas. Have you guys ever been there?
No.
It's on Sunland Park, and they have this thing called the salpicon salad. It's so good. It's like shredded beef with lettuce and tomato and avocado. It's really good. It's called Barrigas. Barrigas.
I think I've heard of it, but we've never.
It's so good.
Where else do we go out to eat sometimes? What's the sushi place? What's it called now? Buddha or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the same shopping center as Cafe Girl and Honest Hair Salon. It's in that shopping center, and it's called Buddha now. It used to be called Koi, but they have a paleo sushi roll. If you guys like sushi, it's instead of brown rice, they use what are they?
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers. So that's good if you want Chinese. So that Mexican Barrigas, American food like Texas Roadhouse. You know, getting like the chicken salad or steak and potato, stuff like that. And that's about it. Do you have any questions, any concerns, or you think this is pretty doable for you guys?
Oh, it's doable. So then, my thing is portion control because I'm always hungry. Like
Yeah.
Joe's, I was like, I need a snack. He's like, oh, I'm good to eat. I was like, no, I need to eat.
Yeah.
So for me, like if I'm hungry, if I'm still hungry,
Yeah.
what do I do?
Add vegetables or protein.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you can eat
You
even
can do up to 6 ounces of protein if you want to. You can do that. Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
the,
for me, like if I'm getting ready for a show and stuff and I need to put on more muscle, I'll add more protein. So I'll do like 6 ounces instead of 4 ounces sometimes. Is that what she?
I forgot.
But yeah, that's about it.
So then I'm typically 4 ounces and Joe is
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
But if you want more, it's okay. It's not gonna hurt you. We just say like that's the minimum.
Yeah.
That way you don't overeat and get too full to be able to eat the next 3 hours.
Yeah. Because some of us will eat too much in that one meal and then we won't eat the snack later. But if you are good to eat that snack still, then that's good.
You wanna do a little, maybe like a supplement, stuff that we recommend.
For supplements?
Yeah.
Okay. As far as supplements, we recommend not to do an amino acid, or it's also called BCAA.
That's what she said.
So this is for recovery.
Yeah.
This helps you recover your muscles faster so you're not so sore. A lot of the times before, back in the day, like with bodybuilders and stuff, they used to take a protein shake afterward. But now they're starting to do studies that are showing that amino acids are actually more efficient. They're going to recover your muscles without all of the fillers and calories and stuff that protein shakes have. So you can get these. I was telling your husband, if you guys ever have time to stop by Complete Nutrition in the Fountains, there's a guy, he'll help you out. There's this one called, what's it called? Resurrect. So that as far as recovery supplements, also fat burners. Have you guys ever taken fat burners before?
We've tried various ones. Sometimes they speed up his.
Heart rate, yeah. That's how I get. Like, I'm very sensitive with it. So I've tried a bunch of them, and some of them, like Shane, he can take like the crazy ones and he's fine. And he's just like, has a good energy. But me, I need to take a little bit more toned down. So there's these ones called AM at Complete Nutrition as well. And they help speed up your metabolism, help you digest your food better. But they don't give you the jitters like the other ones do. So that's what I liked about that one.
And the multivitamin.
Yeah, a multivitamin. So just get the ones, it doesn't matter what brand or anything, but for women have the women ones, and for men have the men's ones. So Women's Health or the men's ones, anything like that, that is a multivitamin is good. Also, if you do want to do protein shakes as snacks or as a breakfast, we recommend Isopure. I was also telling your husband about that one. The Isopure is not very processed at all. It dissolves really well in your water, and it doesn't leave a bad aftertaste or anything like that too.
And the protein bars, the Quest bars.
Yeah, protein bars are also great snacks, especially when you're on the go a lot.
And the Quest bars are delicious.
We recommend Quest bars.
After eating those, you're gonna be like, why do people eat regular chocolate bars when they can eat this? There's an Oreo flavor, a chocolate chip flavor.
And if you ever want to like bake, if you want to do cupcakes or something like that, if you follow Quest Nutrition on Instagram, they have a bunch of recipes that you can cook with the Quest bars. And it's really cool. Are also Think Thin is also a really good one.
That would be great for my mom. She loves to bake.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, they have some really cool recipes. I can't believe this.
And also recommend some YouTube channels. The Protein Chef has a lot of
Give everyone
recipes.
some cool recipes. Just if you guys are like looking for some more options, there's some cool YouTube out there. There's one called Protein Chef.
And he does some really easy to follow recipes, like super easy, crock pot recipes, everything.
They also have a Quest Nutrition channel on YouTube. Who else?
That's basically the ones we follow.
Just to get ideas, and they always put like suggestions next to those guys, and you can look at different recipes. But there's a lot of information out there now. It's a lot easier to eat healthy, so and you guys can always text us if you have any questions whether something's healthy or not. You can text us anytime.
I appreciate that because I was telling Joe earlier. So it's easier to eat healthy, but at the same time, you have so many different websites that tell you a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
I don't know what is.
Some all contradict each other.
Yeah, some of them contradict each other. So that's why we kind of just tried to simplify it so that you can say, okay, I just need my protein and my carb. You don't need to think about anything else, you know?
I like it. And then my last question, at least for now, is so the Isopure, if I wanted oatmeal, I just put a scoop of
Yeah,
it.
you can
Yes,
put a scoop and mix
perfect.
it, and it's really good.
Awesome.
And that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.